ladies and gentlemen, working together cohesively, a student-led startup won the Injaz 2021 Company of the Year award. Hasib Technologies developed a device that secures the safety of cyclers and cyclists in Bahrain. To tell us more are the two stars behind Hasib themselves, Habiba Maher and Fatima Goud. Well, welcome to Bahrain Now. How are you this evening?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Great.
We're great, thank you.
Amazing, amazing. First of all, this is like an amazing initiative. Honestly, we have a lot of cyclists in Bahrain who are into cycling. Like the culture is going bigger and bigger. So we need Hasib. I can even only imagine. It's like all of a sudden, Hasib! I'm like, oh, good name. So how did you come up with Hasib?
So Hasib was a company that we started during the Injaz National Company program. So it was a training program by Injaz for high school students. And us as business students, we joined the program. And we basically came up with a bunch of ideas. And in the end, we realized that we all had a common issue. It was that we didn't feel safe when we were cycling outside.
Wow. Wow. Well, why did you get that feeling that you didn't feel safe while cycling?
Well, speaking from personally,
Right.
when I was cycling outside, I cycle around the neighborhood. Once a car was about to crash into me and my dad.
Oh, wow.
And that was horrifying. And some of my colleagues, they had similar experiences.
Wow.
Yeah,
You had an experience?
I mean, I ride with my parents, with my brother also. And then in our neighborhood, we don't really have like any bicycle lanes in Bahrain. So we ride in the road and then we don't really see like the people behind us. So I mean, we created Hasib just to like give us an insight about the people behind us.
You're saving lives. You're literally saving lives. Thank you so much for doing this. I mean, a lot of people went through the same experience, but they never thought like, I need to do something about it. It's like, hey, you know, few words here and there, panter, and it's like, and that's it. Bad prayers to that person, and that's it. You end the day. You know, you talk about a story. It's like, oh, they don't know how to drive. But it's very interesting to say that, you know, so far I think Bahrain right now are considering the fact there is more of a cycling culture. So, you know, they're thinking about the lanes and all of that, but this is a lifesaver. So tell us more of the process, like how you come up with the idea and ending up with a device, which I'm like, wow, what's happening here? Tell us more.
So we're a team of around 10 students. We're all Nassim International School students.
Shout out.
Yeah, we're all business students as well. So we came up with the idea together. How did we, you know, start up? How did we do all that? Well, it was mainly teamwork. The essence was teamwork, because if one of us couldn't do something, the entire like team would collapse.
Oh,
We're all codependent on each other, and that's what's really beautiful about our team. So how did we come up with the mechanics or the technicalities of Hasib?
Yeah.
That's mainly behind the production team. So we have a production team,
Okay.
and the production VP, he came up with the technicalities behind it.
All right.
While we collaborated with the design, marketing collaborated with the with the
Love
sales
it.
of the product, and
Apparently a lot of things
yeah.
went behind the scenes, right? Just remembering some thoughts right now.
Because we have like 5 departments and every department made an impact within the
Yes.
product.
Wow. Wow, this is like the real deal.
yeah,
5 departments. So marketing, production, sales,
finance,
right?
human resources.
That's a company.
Exactly.
That's a company. I mean, I'm glad Injaz actually, you know, stepped in for this, and to make something like this that's gonna change a lot of lives. I don't cycle, you know, yet. I'm about to, you know, and now I feel safer with Hasib. It's like, no, Hasib, no, I'm talking about the device. Love it, I love it. So now, the idea came to be, but I'm so interested to know what kind of challenges you face. You know, of course, like, you know, a lot of ideas died because they faced 1 or 2 challenges. I'm like, it's not meant for me. But not you girls, not your team. You actually went through all the way to the end. What made you get motivated all the way to the end, and what are the challenges that actually were so noticeable, like that challenge actually made us stronger? What was that?
I mean, I think COVID-19 was a challenge because we had to work online and not really physical. I mean, it was kind of hard to communicate with each other through online. I mean, not everyone has like a stable internet. Sometimes things get collapsed.
Yeah.
But I think like COVID was like the main issue, but we really overcame that. We did like Zoom meetings and things like that, just to like overcome it.
Wow. So it's like meeting up all together.
Yeah.
And that didn't really like happening on Zoom, putting the camera on the
Oh, yeah.
product, and it's like,
Yes.
the camera is not clear. Bad internet.
Yeah.
You cancel the meetings, come back again later
Oh,
on.
yes.
Oh, wow. That prolonged the process.
Yeah.
Now, any other challenges maybe you want to mention as well?
Yeah, honestly, balancing school and NJAS, the whole company program, that was major for us because majority are IBDP students
Oh,
and they have a lot of workload. And considering that now we're seniors, so studying hours increased. And you guys may think it's nothing because we're high school students and we haven't
No.
seen college yet.
things
But
are.
trust me, it's difficult to balance them both. And we're managing it, alhamdulillah.
I'm sure your mom's behind the scenes right now. They're just so proud of you, you know, making it happen. And they've been supporting you all the way, right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Big shout out to your moms and your dads
Yeah.
and your family for standing, you know, together with you and making it happen. And I would say, at some point, you're lucky to have moms like these,
Of course.
I
you know,
agree.
because like some like, hey, focus on your studies and all that, but they saw the potential behind this product, and the amount of lives you're gonna save that we didn't even know about is gonna be phenomenal. So loving it. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank
we're so
you.
proud of you. So now it's out.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah.
You're still at school or you're done?
No, we're
No, we're
still
still in school.
last year.
Bless you. Bless you. I swear to God. If I was at high school, I would barely the most I'm going to do is just finish video games. But you actually did a device altogether. You produced it. You learned it. And you actually had to learn the technical aspect as well, or you left that to somebody else?
No, we create this device. It's our creation, our little baby. So the production team
Yeah.
works on the, creation of the device. We help out sometimes with wiring and soldering and all that, very detailed
I
stuff.
mean, everything was self-made. We did
Yeah.
we did it all by ourselves. So yeah, it was.
Did YouTube help by any chance?
No, I mean it is an invention,
Yeah.
Copyrights, everything?
almost happening.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's an invention, not. It's getting more exciting right now. It's really happening. Definitely, definitely. So, what kind of future plans do you have here right now? Do you want to franchise to the world? What's going to happen? You got to be on Shark Tank maybe later on?
Well, I think the main thing that we're both focusing on, or the team is focusing on, is winning the regionals. Inshallah, ya Rab, we'll win them. And after that, inshallah, we will try and develop the product in terms of using artificial intelligence, cloud computing, machine learning, and using all that futuristic aspects into our device, making it more modern and more
Wow.
technologically caught up and all that.
I'm just lucky to know these terms to begin with. Modeling, AI, artificial intelligence, and cloud computing,
Yeah,
all that in Hasib.
yeah,
It's amazing. It's amazing. You want to sync it with other devices, hopefully maybe even with your smartwatch and all that, and application. That's a lot going on. You got to take over the world. That's it. You got to make it a safer place for all the cyclists in the world. Are there like other devices maybe you actually looked at or looked on in other places, or you actually thought of it and it's from scratch?
From scratch. I
So-
mean,
Wow.
it's not located anywhere in the world, so it is an invention. So we just found like a gap in the market, and we're like, boom, we have to do Hasib, and then we did it.
I mean, you can find flashlights, you can find reflectors, but you can't
Right.
find Hasib.
Do you understand how much of a big deal this is? Like, do you understand the impact, how big of a big deal this is? You invented something that pretty much is not out there in the world that we know of, at least. This is phenomenal. Here on Bahrain Now, we're talking about it very casually. It's like, oh yeah, we just invented. It's like, that's it, yeah. What did you do? I went to the movies. What about you? Inventing. It's very casual. It's like talking about artificial intelligence as if you're talking about a YouTuber. It's so casually. It's like, this is unbelievable. So this is going to go viral. It has to. I mean, you're making the place safer for cyclers. I mean, a friend of mine in New York would love to have this right now because the amount of challenges, they have cycling lanes and all of that,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's not as safe.
Yeah.
Even in Japan, sometimes, they would love to have that. So I can see Hasib in different countries with different, maybe even pronunciation. I can see that. It's like, oh, Hasib, yeah. Hasib, これはなんだよですね. It's like, oh, by the way, it's made in Bahrain. そうですね. Okay, cool. Wow. I just love knowing about this more and more. And the future looks not even bright, but it's going to happen. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about your future with Hasib?
I mean, we're proud, obviously, because we worked really hard to make this product, and we would really like to see it worldwide, inshallah, one day.
Yeah, I would like to add on to that, honestly.
Please.
I believe that us, as when we first came up together and formed a team for Injaz, we didn't really think that we would be going this far and we would be inventing a device and that we would be creating it and it would be like right in front of us, something tangible. But we rather thought that this was just a learning experience to learn how to build a company, how all the business terms, all the business functions and all that, because that's really what the company program really is about.
Okay.
It's about experiencing all what you learn in business, but you know, hands-on. And I guess that really gave us kind of like insights on how it would be to create a business, how it would be to be a marketing VP and deal with market research and all that.
And ending up having an invention.
Yeah.
And it's not enough that you've been experiencing how to have a company and with the Injaz program, but it's another big story happening on the side, which is simultaneously to your experience having an invention. This is crazy. It's like, honestly. Wow, this is so inspirational. I wish I can go back like 20 years back and just take the program and just work for you girls, you know? Definitely. I may end up working for you, you never know.
You never know.
I'll do your YouTube shows, you know? I'll present for you if you want to.
You can create our advertisements.
Okay, done deal. Done deal, definitely. You know, one of the challenges I feel like as well that you faced is that there isn't much of a mentor or maybe somebody you can just follow their footsteps, because everything you've done, it's your own experience. So if there's anything else, somebody else will have to follow your footsteps now.
Yeah, but I would like to contradict you on that,
please
actually.
Do. Yeah.
We had 2 supervisors during this program, and I'm happy to say that they are our mentors.
Amazing.
We had Ms. Noor from Temkeen.
Okay, awesome.
And we have Ms. Thawra Dhan.
Shout out.
Mentors. Like, we're following in their footsteps, honestly.
Beautiful.
Like, from my point of view, we're learning so much from them, things that we could not learn from a book or from anything else. Don't you agree?
I agree for sure.
Wow.
They're amazing. I mean, they give us the motivation to make this product. Without them, I don't think we will be here today.
So proud to know you had your mentors. Honestly, so proud that they actually took place and they were part of this amazing invention. You were supposed to interview me at this point, to be honest, because you're that awesome at this point. But with all that being said, if you would leave with few words to your viewers, what would that be?
Well, first of all, we would like to thank everyone who made this happen. Our school, Injaz, our mentors, our parents, our friends, our family. I'd like to thank the team itself, because without them, we wouldn't have been able to do anything, honestly. And I would like to advise the juniors out there, the grade 11 students, to take the Injaz company program.
Amazing.
It's an opportunity they cannot miss.
I mean, I've learned a lot through Injaz, like seriously a lot. I mean, I've learned how the business operates and things like that. I mean, I'm the VP of marketing, and I never really knew. I thought marketing was all about advertisement and things like that. I never really knew what market research was, market mix was, and how to know the gap in the market. I mean, I've learned a lot through Injaz. It was an amazing experience, I have to admit.
I am so glad you went through the experience with Injaz. I am so glad you have an amazing team, amazing mentors, parents, friends, and family, and everything. And you came up with this product of love, I would say, you know? It's like a product of the entire team happening here with Hasib. Proud of you. Bahrain's proud of you.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see what kind of future is going to be coming your way with Hasib. Hasib, you know, we're gonna thank you so much for being with us right here on Bahrain Now.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of words. This is a beautiful moment right here on Bahrain Now as we saw a Bahraini invention coming to life with Hasib. Took an interview right here on Bahrain Now.